Right, so today is the 28th of November, and I traded a few too many stocks today. The type of market, the way that I've been treating it is I've been doing a lot more scalping, which is kind of new to me if I'm being honest. I'm trying to bring my game up on my level 2 a bit more, so by doing that I'm not paying too much attention to the chart. I would say not paying too much attention. I'm still marking out my support and resistance lines and having a look at the flags and the patterns that happen. But where I see it approaching an area that I'm interested in, I'm solely looking at the level 2. By that, I've been taking really short trades, which I don't know whether it's a good thing or not, because normally I tend to hold for a bit longer. I've been doing quite well out of it, apart from the commissions, but I haven't been taking too big a size. But yeah, so I don't know if this is something I'm going to continue with in the way that I'm doing it, but as it stands at the moment, I'm doing okay. So okay, let's get into it. So AMD is one of the trades that worked out for me today. I've been playing this trade for the past few days, and from what I could see, 21 was my kind of line in the sand. Here we are in the daily here, and yeah, I was looking at 21 for quite a few reasons. I look in the 4-hour chart and I look for these kind of volume bursts into this area, and then I look at that as places where people are short or long. So okay, so yeah, this is one that I took. So I saw this kind of coming down here, it broke the 21 level, I took it short. I didn't wait for a bounce. Again, I was just staring at the level 2, and it didn't work, so I got stopped out for a small loss. I did get back into the trade. I saw it obviously uptrending here in this channel. Once it broke here, I still wanted the confirmation. Normally I'll take it here, but because I saw this 21 level, this is really what I was basing it on. Once it broke there, I did take it short, and I went in a little bit bigger than normal. I think the reason why I went in bigger is because I'm using the level 2, so as this is pulling, I'm really seeing the offers coming in. And that's one thing I've realised from really kind of this scalping mentality. Your stops are a lot closer. Normally I've got huge stops, but yeah, so if it doesn't work, I'm out pretty much straight away. So like this trade, I was green from the start. I did cover into all of these kind of pulls that happened, and my target was 2030, where I had my last little bit, and this is how the trade kind of ended up. So really happy with how that one went. The other trade that I did was CMCM. So let's have a look what I've got over here. Okay, so there's some negative news made about them. Someone had a really negative statement about them, and they came back and defended. Their defense wasn't really convincing, although it did have quite a nice gap up leading into that. Now, I was going to take this long only because of the technicals here, where I saw pre-market that it was holding this support. And again, what I do is I'm looking at my volume bars into these kind of areas, and where I can see it's obviously here we've got a nice large volume coming on here. We've got the same here and over here. So where I saw it was kind of bouncing around this range, this is where I said if it's going to break here, I will scalp it long, and I did, and I got in here. I didn't actually mark out where I got out. Alright, 674. So yeah, again, seriously scalping. I got out on this push here, and that was it. That was it for that trade. So again, this is me getting. Normally I wait half an hour, but I got in really early, and took the trade. So that's that. The other one that I did was ACAD. Okay, so they had shares being sold, so 16 million shares at the price of 17. Obviously this came down nicely yesterday. Where they had a gap up here today, I mean the offering wasn't a huge amount, so I was quite happy with the kind of sell that was there. It was quite expected, but what I didn't expect was this to go up as early as this. So sorry about the noise, that's actually my daughter learning to play the guitar. Yeah, so again I was looking at my key levels and I was looking at, let me get the daily up. Here we are. I didn't look too much into the daily, to be honest with you, because I had these lines marked out already. This was me just going in, and I wish I didn't take the trade, but I was marking this off level 2. So where it's kind of broke this level here that I had as key, I had my stop up just above VWAP, and I was in way too big on this. I saw that Jake had put up that 1925, I think it was there was a lot of offers showing on his book map, which is going to be my next purchase. I think that, along with level 2 to grow a small account, is actually key. So yeah, huge bloody sell here, and actually it hurt quite a lot. I'm actually down on the day. I was up quite nicely, even with AMD kind of first attempts failing. Even with the second attempt kind of making that a win, it still didn't get me back in the green. So it's not a damaging loss, but yeah, nevertheless, shouldn't have really taken this trade. But yeah, that's it. That's me done. Cheers, guys. 6 minutes. Sorry.